Hello! I'd like to talk today about how the angels can help writers. So this is a topic very close to my heart because I write myself. I'm the author of Angel EFT. I write blogs, I write stories. I've loved writing since I was this high. So I love sharing with others how I've worked with the angels to help me with my writing. So what I'd like to share with you today is just a few tips on how to get the angels on board if you like writing and if you'd like some help. So really I'm talking to people who either write regularly or people that have maybe a dream of writing, that would love to write and get into writing. So it doesn't really matter about your level of experience. I'm just talking to writers generally and even wannabe writers too. So what I'd like to guide you through today is just about getting clear about what your writing is about, what you'd like to write or what you're working on. So some of you will be working on a project right now. Maybe you write something for your work. Maybe you enjoy creative writing. Maybe you have a dream of being a best-selling author and maybe you've started your book, or maybe you have this dream of this book and you can't get started. It doesn't matter. But the angels will be willing to help you with any project that you have, really. And writing's no exception. So I'm often asked what archangel to call on for writers. And really, that's a multifaceted answer because there's lots of archangels that would love to help you with your writing. Now, Archangel Gabriel helps writers to get clear and bring in that sense of clarity about what they're writing about, and also helps to keep you grounded as a writer. Sometimes we're stuck in our heads as writers, and you can ask Archangel Gabriel for help with that. And Archangel Michael works with the throat chakra, and really writing is about communication, and that's very much tied up with the throat chakra. So if you have a blocked throat chakra, it's going to be harder for you to write, obviously. So asking Archangel Michael to clear your throat chakra in order to help your writing. Archangel Jophiel helps us to clear the crown chakra, and the crown chakra, sometimes that's where we feel the ideas come in, from this lovely energy coming down from source. We can channel this energy in through the crown chakra, so any writing ideas that you have, you can get clarity with there. So what I ask you to do now is just to close your eyes for a moment and just to tune in and see, is there a particular archangel that would like to step forward for you now and help you with your writing? So just allow yourself to do that. And if there's an archangel coming to mind, what might they like to guide you with about your writing? What words of wisdom might they share with you? Okay, very good. So I want you to imagine now your wildest writing dream ever. Okay, so some of you might like to be an international best-selling author, for example, or you might like to get published by a certain publisher, or what would be your biggest writing dream ever? I want you to just go into that space now and think of that big dream. And I want you to imagine that it's come about and you're celebrating this and you're really excited. You've fulfilled this wish, this goal about your writing, and you're absolutely over the moon. Okay, and just make that picture nice and clear in your mind. And I want you to get a sense of if there's anything coming in the way of that, if there's any kind of feeling of, oh, I couldn't do that, or that's not safe, or I want you to write that down. If there's any thoughts coming up, I want you to just pay attention to them and write them down, because they are really useful in terms of knowing what your blocks are. So if you have blocks for your writing, that's a great indication of what's getting in the way, and you can work through that after. So very well done. So now I want you to come back a little bit, and whatever time frame you have on that, so if you were imagining that big goal to be in 3 years' time, I want you to come back 18 months. So you're now in 18 months' time and you're halfway there, halfway to this goal. And it mightn't be 3 years' time, it might be tomorrow, this big writing goal that you have. So if it's tomorrow, I want you to zoom forward to tonight and imagine what halfway there looks like. and just see how that feels. And just notice how you are, and just ask that person, that you in the future, if she or he has any advice for you in terms of how to move this goal forward for your writing. Okay, and now with your eyes closed, ask the angels to step in and pour their light over you and over your project, and really give you that inspiration and that drive that you were looking for, and that clarity, so that it's easy for you to move forward. And just ask the angels at this point if they've any guidance for you, if they've anything that you need to know about this writing project. Okay, and if you don't receive anything from your angels just now, I want you to be aware that the angels have really funny ways of working, and sometimes the ideas don't come in straight away. Sometimes the angels will open doors for you, or they'll come into your dream time and give you a sign. So the fact that you've set this intention now to ask them means that you've opened yourself up to the angels. They can't help you unless you ask with your writing. Okay, so always remember that. Okay, so how are you doing now? So I'm going to show you an Angel EFT round that helps writers as well. So I'm using the Angel EFT contact points. So it's these guys here, these points. So I'll guide you through it, so don't worry. So starting at palms awake, so that's the palms upward facing. I'd like you to take a few deep breaths. Angels, thank you for helping me to move into my creative flow. And then bring the hands to the top of the head, take a breath. I fully embrace my creative flow. And the back of the head, the causal. I love being in my creative flow. And the third eye point. I love that ideas flow freely for me now. And the eyebrows. Thank you, angels, for supporting me with my writing. I'm open to your guidance and ideas. I'm grateful to have my angels around me. Onto the nose. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for clearing my throat chakra. And cutting away any cords of fear that I may have about writing. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, for expanding my crown chakra now. So that I allow the free flow of ideas from source. And onto the underarm. Thank you, angels, for supporting me with my writing. And back to the top of the head. And just without saying anything, I just want you to move into that space again of imagining yourself at the very end of your goal, your journey of achieving this big thing, this big writing dream that you have. Okay, we move on to the causal point at the back of the head. Take a breath. And just really enjoy imagining yourself in that space, having achieved that now. In the forehead. I'd like you to just bask in the glory as you imagine this now, and just really enjoy it. And the eyebrows. Feeling so overjoyed about your writing. So happy that you've achieved your goals. Delighted that you overcame the difficulties. So we'll say again, thank you, angels, on the chin, for supporting me in achieving this goal. I love writing. The heart center. I embrace my creative flow. And under the arms. Thanking you, angels, for this great support now. And back to the palms awake point. And just before we finish out of this round, I'd like you to call in Archangel Gabriel, who helps with communication and for writers also, and helps bring in clarity and purity. So just imagine Archangel Gabriel standing beside you now and shining a light all around you. And as this light shines all over your aura, any symbols that are useful to you and your writing will show up for you now, things that you mightn't have been aware of before. So if you've been stuck for ideas or focus, this might help you. Just spend a moment here. And I want you to visualize that you're surrounded by a big group of angels that are here specifically to support you with your writing, okay? And that you can call on any of them anytime you need to move your writing project forward. Okay, so I'd like you to move your hands into this pose now. This is a yoga mudra. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a mudra. Just place the hands down on your knees like this. It's just a very grounding mudra. So just take a breath here, and you're just allowing yourself to connect in with the earth energy so that you feel nice and grounded after that, because in Angel EFT we're really opening up to the angels, and it's lovely. And it's nice to connect in with the earth energy afterwards. So I hope you enjoyed that. And what I'd love to share with you as well is that I'm doing an Angel EFT for Writers workshop in Sligo on Sunday the 19th of November. And you can book that through my website angeleft.com or at angelworld.ie. That's the Sligo Angel World is in Sligo, and you can book the tickets directly from them. And if you're watching this past the date, then please do check out the events page on angeleft.com to see what's coming up. So I'll just tell you a little bit about this course. So if writer's block and procrastination are holding you back, and you dream of getting your book written or stories written or whatever project, but you find it hard to move forward, and maybe you're not so clear about your goals, or maybe you feel you need the motivation, then really in this workshop I'll be helping you to connect with the angels, to clear the energy flow, and to get very clear about your next steps, and to get really excited. So I've run this workshop a couple of times already, and if you go to the website angeleft.com, you'll see some of the feedback people are giving. People have been having a lot of fun invoking the angels and getting that lovely energy flow raised so that they can get clear about their goals and that sort of thing. So I really hope you join me for that, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today, and I hope that you get those angels on board with your writing projects, and I'd really love to hear how it's going. So just place a comment under the video here. I'd really like to know how you find it, and your experience of working with the angels with your writing, and what you tried and how it went, and how you're doing. So thanks again for watching, and see you soon. I'm Susan Browne, angeleft.com. Bye for now.